Chike stood at the busy Lagos market, wearing torn clothes and pushing a rusty wheelbarrow. People passed by without looking at him twice. Nobody knew that under those dirty clothes was a billionaire who owned hotels, estates, and companies. Chike had a secret plan. He wanted to find true love, not the kind that came for his money. As he pushed the wheelbarrow through the crowd, his eyes stopped on a beautiful schoolgirl with a bright smile, big hips, and smooth skin. She wore a neat school uniform and her makeup was light but perfect. Something in her eyes made his heart beat faster. He decided at that moment, this girl might be the one. The next day, Chike saw the girl again, walking home from school. Her name was Amara, and her skirt swayed as she walked. He stopped the wheelbarrow and said, "Hello." She looked at him and almost ignored him, but then she smiled shyly. Chike offered to help her carry her books. She hesitated, then allowed him. They walked together, talking about school and life. Amara didn't know this man pushing a wheelbarrow was testing her heart. Days turned into weeks, and Chike started helping Amara with school needs. When her shoes tore, he bought her a new pair. When she needed textbooks, he gave them to her quietly, saying they were from a kind person. Amara began to trust him. She told him her dream of becoming a lawyer. Chike listened, smiling inside, already planning to make her dream come true. At night, Chike would leave the market and drive in his private car to his mansion. Inside were golden chandeliers, marble floors, and servants waiting for him. But no one in the market knew this side of him. He looked at Amara's photo on his phone. She still thought he was just a poor wheelbarrow pusher. Chike didn't mind. He wanted to see if she would love him without knowing the truth. One afternoon, Chike overheard Amara telling her friend that she might drop out of school because her parents couldn't pay her fees. His heart ached. That night, he called the school anonymously and paid the full amount. The next day, Amara was shocked when the principal told her that her fees had been settled. She couldn't stop smiling, but she had no idea Chike was behind it. Amara studied hard and passed her exams with flying colors. She ran to tell Chike at the market. He clapped for her, and she hugged him tightly, her perfume filling his nose. Chike's heart raced. Every day, he loved her more, but he still kept his identity a secret. When Amara's school uniform got old, Chike bought her a brand new one. She twirled in it, showing her tiny waist and curvy hips. Other market boys started noticing her beauty, but Chike kept quiet, watching like a silent guard. Amara told Chike she had been offered admission to study law at the University of Lagos. She was happy but worried about school fees and hostel rent. Chike promised her that a kind helper would take care of it. She thanked him. Still not knowing he was the helper, Amara left for university. Chike watched her bus drive away, hiding his tears. He was proud of her but afraid that university life might change her. He promised himself that he would keep supporting her secretly until she graduated. At school, Amara made new friends who loved fashion, makeup, and rich lifestyles. She started wearing tight jeans, short skirts, and high heels. When she visited the market during holidays, Chike noticed the change but didn't say anything. Amara's old phone spoiled. She called Chike crying. That night, she mysteriously received a brand new iPhone, thinking it came from an unknown helper. Chike was happy to see her smile again, but deep down, he feared she might be getting used to luxury. Amara started attending campus parties, wearing glittery gowns that hugged her curvy shape. She always looked like a movie star. Chike watched her Instagram secretly, smiling at her beauty but worried about the flashy crowd around her. After years of study, Amara graduated. She wore a fitted gown that showed her curves, and her makeup shone under the sun. Chike attended quietly from the back of the crowd. His heart swelled with pride. Amara was posted to Abuja for her National Youth Service. Chike rented her a nice apartment and sent money monthly without revealing himself. She enjoyed her service year, meeting new people and tasting a higher life. Chike decided it was time. He planned to tell Amara the truth after her service year and propose to her. He imagined her surprise when she discovered he was a billionaire. During service, Amara met Tony, a flashy young man who drove a Mercedes. He showered her with expensive gifts and promised her the world. Amara started thinking Tony was the kind of man she deserved. Amara's calls to Chike became less frequent. She was busy with Tony, wearing designer clothes and posting luxury photos online. Chike noticed but stayed calm, waiting for the right time to reveal himself. Amara completed her NYSC. Chike called her, saying he wanted to meet her for something important. She agreed but sounded distracted. He was nervous but excited. He had a diamond ring ready. Chike met her at a quiet restaurant. He removed his cap, wore a fine suit, and told her everything: how he was a billionaire pretending to be poor, how he paid her school fees, and how he loved her. Amara stared at him, shocked. Then she laughed. Amara told Chike, "You are not my class. I have someone richer than you." She stood up and left, her perfume lingering in the air. Chike sat frozen, the ring still in his hand.